We often hear people say they don't like kale or they just don't know what to do with it.
I know that when I got started with kale, I would only eat it sauteed or cooked, but never in a salad.
Me too. But learning how to make a delicious kale salad by massaging the kale is the game changer. The key is the dressing and the massaging. It softens the kale leaves and makes it taste great.
Now here's some what we call kind of curly kale. There's also dinosaur kale that you can buy, or you can buy this great baby kale that is tender and already washed. What a bonus. But we have washed these leaves meticulously, and this is the leaves that we're going to use. Because why? Because my husband has like 20 kale plants growing in our garden, and so we have kale coming out of our ears. And we have learned to use salad and sautés and soups, you name it, all kinds of ways to use kale. But you do not want the stem. So what you're going to do is you're going to, what I call shush kale. So to go just like that, and where it breaks is really where it's really pretty tender at, just like that. And so you can take a little bit more out, but then there's some kale right there.
You can chop it with a knife too, or of course tear it into bite-sized pieces, your choice. Now once you get it in the bowl, you can do two things. You can actually make your dressing in a mason jar or a small bowl, stir, shake to combine, or you can drizzle it right on the salad, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to add olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, balsamic vinegar, about 1 tablespoon, and a good dash of salt, and a dash of pepper. The kale tenderizing secret comes from the acid of either vinegar or lemon juice, or both, plus salt and of course some olive oil. In fact, let's add some lemon juice. When we first heard about massaging kale, we thought it was a little crazy, but crazy good it is. Zanya, massage away.
Yep, the goal is to incorporate the acid and the salt right into each and every little leaf. About a minute into it, you'll start to see it's turning a brilliant bright green and the leaves start softening. Now you may be wondering, why kale? We all know spinach is great, but kale makes spinach green with envy for 2 reasons. Kale is a cruciferous vegetable, known to have extra cancer-fighting powers than what leafy greens like spinach already have. We should eat a cruciferous vegetable every day. And number 2, it also contains omega-3 fatty acids. And you know, that's the anti-inflammatory good stuff that salmon is famous for. And you want the kale to sit for 5 minutes or more before you serve it, but not before these tasty additions. Nuts, toasted in a dry skillet for a few minutes is especially nice if you have the time, but it's not mandatory. Add some dried cranberries or any other dried fruit, and a bit of shredded Parmesan cheese. So, Krista, are we ready to taste this?
Well, as my kids would say, oh kale, yeah.
Okay, I'm in. It's delicious, and you know the dried cranberries just gives it that really perfect amount of sweetness, and it's just really good.